everyone, good evening, namaskar, sat sri akal, salam alaikum. I hope you're all well, fine, healthy, safe. Great to have you. I welcome you all to this amazing session, and we are going to do some amazing problems on area in this session. And let us get started. Hi everyone, great to have you. Like कर दो फटाफट से, बहुत ही amazing problems करने वाले हैं, बहुत ही amazing solutions मैं तुम्हें बताने वाला हूँ उन problems के. And ये ऐसे problems हैं जो मुझे लगता है कि इस level पे 7th 8th level पे तुम लोगों को आने चाहिए. And geometry is one thing which definitely helps us improve our imagination and also the problem solving skills. Alright, so let's get started. So guys, ये 8th और 9th का base camp आने वाला है. It's a 3-day camp and it is for ₹29. The link is there in the description box. 13th, 14th and 15th we are going to have 90-minute session, 3 sessions. And यहाँ पर क्या होने वाला है? Of course, ये तुम topic wise देख रहे हो, playing with numbers, mathematics and logic and IQ building. But in short, अगर मैं एक line पे बोलूँ कि हम क्या करवाने वाले हैं, हम तुम्हें प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग स्किल्स सिखाने वाले हैं कि किस तरीके से नए प्रॉब्लम्स को अप्रोच करना होता है, किस तरीके से मैथमेटिक्स को पढ़ना होता है, किस तरीके से मैथमेटिक्स को सीखना होता है. दिस इज व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू डू इन दिस कैंप. ये 8th और 9th क्लास के बच्चों के लिए, तो अगर तुम 10th में भी हो या 11th में भी हो तब भी ये वाला कैंप तुम ज्वाइन कर सकते हो क्योंकि लेवल काफ़ी अच्छा है. लाइकवाइज देयर इज अनदर कैंप फॉर 6th and 7th क्लास स्टूडेंट्स. तो 6th और 7th क्लास के स्टूडेंट्स के लिए, so same camp with the same kind of lecture. The content is of course is going to be different, but 13th, 14th, 15th we are having a camp for 6th and 7th class students as well, right? So link of these camp is there in the description. You can always join this camp using the link which is there in the description box. So ये मेरे बारे में है, तुम जानते ही हो इसके बारे मेरे बारे में. And this is my Telegram ID, Abhay Mahajan. If you want to get in touch with me at this Telegram ID, you can contact me. And if you're new to this channel, you can subscribe because you don't want to be missing out on this awesome content that you're doing on this particular channel. ये हमारे results हैं, ये हमारे batch wise results हैं, ये हमारे RMO के results हैं, and we are so proud. So out of 900 students who have been selected to write INMO, 252 students are from Vedantu Olympiad School. I'm so proud of you. Alright, so areas. किस एग्जाम को टारगेट कर रहा है ये वाला सेशन? AMC 8 को, NMTC को and also IOQM को काफी हद तक, राइट? सो गिव मी अ थम्स अप ऑन द चैट एवरीवन. फटाफट से थम्स अप दे दो यार, फटाफट से, सो दैट वी कैन स्टार्ट. वी आर डूइंग सम ऑसम क्वेश्चंस इन दिस सेशन गाइस. फटाफट से लाइक कर दो, थम्स अप कर दो. लेट अस गेट स्टार्टेड. फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कमिंग अप ऑन योर स्क्रीन राइट अवे. ऑलराइट, सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो इन अ नॉन कॉन्वेक्स quadrilateral ABCD shown below, BCD is a right angle. So BCD is a right angle. Okay. BCD is right angle. So this is a right angle. BC is 4. CD is 3. ये 3 है. AD is 30. What is the area of? Okay, AB is 12. ये 12 दिया. तो चारों sides दी हैं. So we are given all the 4 sides. And we are also given that one of the angles is 90 degrees. What is going to be the area of the quadrilateral ABCD? ABCD का area कितना होगा? This is what we want to find out. ABCD area of the quadrilateral ABCD. Now, कैसे करेंगे? How can we do this? How can we do this? Manik Puri is saying 24. Amazing, Manik. Amazing. Right, so see guys, यहाँ पर मतलब whenever we have a right triangle and we have kind of sides 3, 4 with us, 3, 4 जब तरह की sides दी हुई हैं, right angle triangle है, so one of the best ways we can start is using Pythagoras. So using Pythagoras is one of the ways to start. So what do we do? 3, 4 is a big enough hint. ये बहुत बड़ा hint है, 3, 4. So what do we do? So basically we join BD. BD को join कर दिया. Now if we talk about triangle BCD, can I say it's a right triangle? Sides 3 and 4. So clearly BD is 5. Clearly BD is 5 because it forms a Pythagorean triplet 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Perfect. Now guys, if you look at triangle ABD now, the sides are 5, 12 and 13, and incidentally these also form Pythagorean triplets because 5 square plus 12 square is actually equal to 13 square. इसका मतलब ये जो एंगल है, this is also 90 degrees. That is angle DBA is also 90 degrees. अब तो हो गया. So what do we need to find? We need to find the area of the quadrilateral ABCD. So what we can do is we can find the area of triangle ABD and subtract the area of triangle BCD from this. ABD find किया और BCD निकाल दिया. So ABD is half into 5 into 12 minus half into 3 into 4. Right, so both are right angle triangles, half base height we applied. So this is 30 minus 6 comes out to be 24. So 24 is the correct answer and Manik was absolutely right. Perfect, Naman, Manik, amazing. I hope this is clear to everyone. Right, so this is what we call innovation, guys. So all we had to do was this observation that 3 and 4 and it's a right angle triangle, so join the other side so that it becomes a right angle triangle, and we found out the third side, and incidentally the bigger triangle also right angle triangle, and it became very easy for us to solve. I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes. Yes, so we started with a very simple problem, very imaginative problem, and of course a lot of you were able to solve this. बहुत बढ़िया. चलो जी, let us do this. Let us do this. Now isosceles triangle ABC. Isosceles triangle ABC has equal sides AB and BC. So these are the two equal sides. In the figure below, the segments are drawn parallel to AC. So this is parallel to AC, so that the shaded portion of triangle ABC have the same area. So this is the shaded portion here and this is the shaded portion here. They both have the same area. The heights of the two unshaded portions are 11 and 5 units respectively. So this is 11 units and this is 5 units. What is the height H? So what is the height H? 14.6, 14.8, 15, 15.2 and 15.4. So what is going to be the height? It is given that this shaded area and this shaded area, they have the same area. Okay. Now guys, one important thing here, and at this level basically when you are giving these kind of competitive exams, AMC 8, so there is something called similar triangles. Similar triangle. Now NCERT wise, similar triangles is a concept which comes in class 10th. But again, ये competitive exams ये सब चीजें नहीं देखते हैं because this is a global exam. So इनके हिसाब से 8th class पे ये concept तुम्हें पता होना चाहिए. As simple as that, right? Because if you look at AMC 8 problems, a lot of problems have this concept of similar triangles. And in India, the first time you read about similar triangles is in class 10th, grade 10th NCERT. Right. So this is an important concept, and that is why I've picked up this particular question, because this is one thing that we definitely discuss in our courses which are intended for grade 7 and grade 8. इसको हम level 5 बोलते हैं. So मैं हल्का सा idea दे देता हूँ. I'll give you a brief idea about the similar triangles. So guys, if there are two triangles which are similar to each other, so what does similar triangle means? So similar triangle means basically all the corresponding angles of these two are equal. So this angle is equal to this angle. The side may not be equal. This angle is equal to this angle and this angle is equal to this. So basically if you enlarge this in the same ratio, at some point you get this figure. So right, so these are what we call similar triangles. Right, so if the sides are A, B, C and these sides are P, Q, R, then A upon P, the corresponding side ratio are same. B upon Q is C upon R. Also, if this area is delta 1 and this area is delta 2, then delta 1 by delta 2 is equal to A by P whole square. It is the square of the ratios, or B by Q whole square. B by Q whole square or C by R whole square. Moreover, if this height is H1 and if this height is H2, so this is also equal to H1 by H2 whole square. Right, so area 1 upon area 2 is H1 by H2 whole square. Also guys, so there is a very common diagram which you find, in your textbooks also, in a lot of competitive exams also. So if the ABC is a triangle, and if we have a side which is parallel to this, let's say we call this XY. So this and bigger triangle are similar to each other. That is, triangle AXY will always be similar to triangle ABC. So similarity sign is this. This is similar. Right, because since these are parallel, this angle is going to be equal to this angle is going to be equal to this angle. So they are going to be similar to each other. I hope this is clear. Okay, so see, this is the concept of similarity. Now guys, moving on to this question. So we have two triangles. So एक बार हमने क्या किया, ये side इसके parallel है, ये side इसके parallel है, ये 11 है, this is 5. It says this area and this area is same. These have the same area. Now guys, let us try to find this area. इस area को find करने की कोशिश करते हैं. ठीक है? Let's call this area A1, and let's call this area A2, and total area A. Total triangle ABC area is, let's call this delta. I am avoiding A because A is already there. Let's call this delta. Now guys, it is important to understand that अगर मैं इसको X और Y बोल देता हूं, triangle BXY is similar to triangle BAC. BXY and BAC are same. So that means area of triangle BXY, that is A2, upon area of triangle BAC, which is delta, is equal to this length upon total length whole square, that is 11 by h whole square. 11 by h whole square. So we get the value of A2. A2 is 11 by h whole square times delta. So what is going to be A1? If A2 is this, A1 is going to be delta minus A2. So delta minus 11 by h whole square delta. So delta 1 minus 11 by h whole square. I hope this is clear to you. ठीक है? Now let us move on. So A1 हमने find कर लिया in terms of delta. ये find करते हैं. So if this is A1, this is also A1. Now this triangle, let's say this is PQ. So can I say triangle BPQ is also similar to triangle BAC? So A1 by delta is, if this is H, this height is going to be H minus 5. H minus 5 whole square by H square. So यहाँ से A1 का value आ जाएगा. So A1 is H minus 5 by H whole square into delta. So this is A1. And just equate both A1s. So as we equate, we get delta into 1 minus 11 by H whole square is delta into H minus 5 by H whole square. Delta हो गया cancel. Delta हो गया cancel. So H square minus 11 square is H minus 5 whole square. H square minus 121 is H square plus 25 minus 10H. So we get 10H is equal to 146. H becomes 14.6. 14.6, which is option A. 14.6, which is option A. Chaya Jha, amazing. I hope this is clear to everyone. I hope this is clear to everyone. Got it? Got it? Right, so these are two isosceles triangles and there were two lines which are parallel to each other. And it was given that these two shaded areas were same and ultimately you had to equate and find the area. I hope this is clear to everyone. Got it everyone? Yes? Super. Super. Right, so this was an amazing problem, and again, let me iterate. In these kind of competitive exams, although this exam is intended for the students of class 8 throughout the globe, they expect this particular concept, which actually comes in India in grade 10, to be, known to the students at this particular level. I hope this is clear to everyone. Yes, right. So that is why we have our courses wherein जहां पर हम सिर्फ अगर जो 7th 8th का कोर्स है उसमें 7th 8th नहीं बताते हैं, उसके अंदर ये बताते हैं कि 7th 8th में क्या क्या पता होना चाहिए, राइट. सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट विच आर नॉट देयर इन एनसीईआरटी, विच आर देयर इन दी हायर ग्रेड्स, बट हमें लगता है कि 7th 8th के बच्चे उसको आराम से अब्जॉर्ब कर सकते हैं टू हैव द बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ मैथमेटिक्स एट द करंट लेवल ऑल्सो, राइट. सो वी डू दोज काइंड ऑफ कॉन्सेप्ट्स इन देयर. गॉट इट? चलो, next question is this. Let us try to do this question. When will pre-RMO 2024 live stream start? So Damin, we are going to start it very soon. There's some kind of planning going on. We are about to launch a new channel which is going to be there in total English. So उसके अंदर हम दोबारा से we are going to restart this IOQM 2024 series very soon. And in this particular channel, it is going to be a bit higher level, pre-RMO, RMO kind of level. IOQM pre-RMO type of level, we are going to shift to the English, the new channel, which is going to start very soon. By the way, I mean, यहाँ पे पिछले 3 सालों का प्लेलिस्ट पड़ा हुआ है. IOQM 2020 का, 2021 का, 2022 का, 2023 का पड़ा हुआ है. एंड देन देयर इज द स्प्रिंट सीरीज विच इज क्वेश्चन सॉल्विंग स्प्रिंट. देयर इज आवर मैराथन सेशन. तो अगेन कंटेंट तो पूरा का पूरा पड़ा हुआ है फ्री ऑफ कॉस्ट, राइट. सो लाइव से इतना फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, ऑल्दो वी आर गोइंग टू डू दो सेशंस लाइव ओनली, बट अगेन द कंटेंट इज देयर फॉर यू टू एब्जॉर्ब, राइट. Alright, so in the figure shown, US and UT are line segments. So these are the line segments, each of length 2. So this is 2 and this is 2. TUS, this is 60 degrees. 60 degrees. Arc TR and SR are each 1/6 of a circle of radius 2. So these are the arcs which are 1/6 of a circle of radius 2. So these are the arcs of the circle. So basically, इसका अगर सेंटर पे जाओ तो सेंटर पे बेसिकली दे आर गोइंग टू सबटेंड 60 डिग्रीज. सेंटर पे कैसे जा सकते हैं? इसको कुछ ऐसा. So this is going to be 60 degrees. Let's call this point X. And likewise यहां पर भी, ठीक है. So this is 1/6. 1/6 means 60 degrees. What is the area of the region which is covered? So basically we're talking about this area. So we're talking about this area. Right, so what is going to be this area, guys? Try to find this out. So very, very interesting question, very amazing question. So again, let me I reiterate this question. So ये और ये तो स्टेट लाइन्स है. SU and TU are state lines of each 2 units. This is 60 degrees. This is 60 degrees. Okay, done. This is an arc. This is an arc. The important part of this arc is this arc subtends 60 degrees because it is given that 1/6 of a circle of radius 2. 1/6 of a circle of radius 2. तो ये 2 है and ये भी 2 है. So ये 1/6. 1/6 मतलब 60/360 is 1/6. So it subtends 60 degrees. So center से ये 60 डिग्री सबटेंड कर रहा है. Likewise ये भी 60 डिग्री सबटेंड कर रहा है. So this area is what we need to find out. This area is what we need to find out. See how interesting this is, and so it is all imagination. So again यहाँ पर हमने बनाया तो यहाँ से भी बना सकते हैं. So we can do the same here also. So extend. Right, so this is also 60 degrees. Let's call this Y. So this is again 2 and this is also 2. So can I say, if we look at it wholly, UX and Y, triangle UXY is actually an equilateral triangle. Triangle UXY is actually an equilateral triangle. It's an equilateral triangle of side 4. So it's an equilateral triangle because all angles are 60 degrees. 60, 60, 60, all angles are 60. Equilateral triangle side 4. So बोल सकता हूँ कि equilateral triangle में से ये area, equilateral triangle में से ये area और ये area हटा दो. That is it. So what is the area of the triangle UXY? It is √3 by 4 into 4 square, which is 4 √3. 4 √3. What is the area of this sector? इस sector का area कितना है? इस sector का area कितना है? 60 upon 360 into pi r square. So 1 by 6 into 4 pi, that is 2 pi by 3. 2 pi by 3. So answer क्या हो जाएगा? 4 √3 minus 2 into 2 pi by 3, because this is 2 pi by 3, this is also 2 pi by 3. So it is going to be 4 pi by 3. So 4 √3 minus 4 pi by 3, that is option B. So option B is going to be the correct answer. It is not going to be D, guys. It is going to be B. Total 4 √3 में से ये दो sectors हटा देने हैं. And दोनों sectors का area, each sector area is 2 pi by 3. So total 4 pi by 3 is going to get subtracted. I hope this is clear. Yes? Yes? Right? So again, कितना imaginative question था यार. Just this was 60 degrees. This is 2. This is also 2. So just extend them. This becomes 60 and this is also 60 degrees. So ultimately we have an equilateral triangle. Yes? How to deal with examples given in book? No. बच्चे देखो, Soumya, and this is very important for everyone who is starting their IOQM preparation, and not only IOQM preparation. See, it is just about how do you study any topic in the class, in your school. If you go to coaching, in your coaching, how do you get that? So basically, there is a teacher who explains you a concept and does certain examples, solved examples that we call. ठीक है, उन solved examples से तुम्हें पता लगता है कि यार what are the different approaches. So what are solved examples for? So solved examples are just to give you an idea of how to deal the certain problems in a certain way. तो तुम्हें कुछ solved examples से methods पता लगते हैं. Using those methods and your own ideas and your own logic, then you tend to solve the unsolved ones. So the same is case for books. So if you're reading any book, चाहे वो IOQM का book है, कोई भी, VOS का book, any book, read theory, try to get the essence, try to get the feel with proof, do solved examples, and it is okay to see the solutions of solved examples, guys. Because if there is a concept you are seeing for the first time, तो तुम्हें यार idea नहीं लगेगा किसी भी तरीके से. The solved examples are there just to give you an idea and a feel. And that is why you have those unsolved problems. And in the good books, unsolved examples are always better than the solved examples, because ultimately you apply your own brains to solve those unsolved problems. Okay? Chalo. Under time pressure, we get wrong answers solution for this problem. See, Manik, so my suggestion would be, so there are two things which are very important to do or to do well in any competitive exam. One is the speed, the other is accuracy. Now, so in these kind of exams, in AMC, of course, speed is of essence, very important. But in exams like IOQM or RMO, INMO, speed itna zyada matter nahi karta, because those exams are really tough. Right. So I mean, you have enough time. So whatever questions that you have enough time to solve those questions. But in these kind of exams, AMC ho gaya, then all the simple JE ho gaya, those kind of exams, speed is an important parameter. But accuracy is even more better or even more important. तो अगर दो चीजें इंपॉर्टेंट चाहिए होती हैं किसी भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम को क्रैक करने के लिए, वन इज स्पीड, द अदर इज एक्यूरेसी. इन दोनों में से भी इंपॉर्टेंट जो है वो एक्यूरेसी है. बिकॉज अनलेस यू आर नॉट एक्यूरेट, जितना मर्जी स्पीड कर लो, ऑफकोर्स इट इज यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू गेट मार्क्स. राइट. सो पहली चीज जो तुम्हें फोकस करनी है, दैट इज एक्यूरेसी. वंस यू गेट द कॉन्फिडेंस कि हाँ अब मैं कर पा रहा हूं और सारे प्रॉब्लम्स सही हो रहे हैं, देन यू वर्क ऑन द स्पीड. बट फर्स्ट यू वर्क ऑन ऑलवेज द एक्यूरेसी. It is very important. Work on the accuracy first, and then later you can focus on the speed. I'm in 8th. How to prepare for this AMC? AMC 8 के लिए बच्चे there are if you're planning to give AMC 8 on 20th of January, तो पहली चीज़ तो तुम्हें रजिस्टर करना है. Tomorrow is the last day to register. Number 1. Number 2, the only thing that you can do as of now is do previous year questions. इस टाइम पे तो तुम 8 दिन में क्या ही करोगे. Previous year questions कर सकते हो, previous year questions से practice कर सकते हो. That is the only thing that you can do. Okay. चलो. Rectangle DEFA below is a 3/4 rectangle. DC is equal to CB is equal to BA is equal to 1. The area of the bat wings. So these are the bat wings. So we joined E with B, we joined C with F, and B with C and B with F. So these become bat wings. So iska area is what? This is what we need to find out. It is it 2, 2.5, 3 units, 3.5 square units or 5 square units. The total area is 12 square units. Total area of ADEF is 12 square units. So what is going to be? And how do we find this? More importantly, how do we find this? Right, so there are a lot of ways to do this. So let us do this using 2 ways, 2 different methods से हम इसको करने की कोशिश करते हैं. So method 1 is you identify this figure. ये figure देखो, जो bat को enclose करती है. So this is actually a trapezium. CBEF or CBFE. This is area, ये trapezium. Let's call this point X. Can I say this minus area of CBX minus area of XEF? This is one way to think. And ये तुम्हें सोचना है, simple. This is something that you have to think. This is method number 1. So area of this trapezium minus this area gives you the area of the wings. I hope this is clear. And let us try to find this. What is the area of the trapezium? So half into sum of the parallel sides. So this is 3. So sum of the parallel sides is 3 plus 1 is 4. Into this height, which is 4. Half into sum of parallel sides into height. Minus CBX and EFX. This is what we need to find out. Now guys, try to understand that CBX is similar to FEX. That means this angle is equal to this angle because these are parallel sides. This angle is equal to this angle. In fact, they both are equal by symmetry. They are similar triangles, right? Now, if this height is H1 and this height is H2, so can I say H1, since this base is 1 and this base is 3, this base is 1, this base is 3, so H1 by H2 is also the same ratio. The ratio of the height is same as the ratio of the sides because the triangles are similar to each other. H1 by H2 is 1 by 3 and the total height H1 plus H2 is 4. So that means H1 has to be 1 and H2 has to be 3. Agar H1 1 hai, so we have the base, we have the height, so we have the area of the triangle. So half into base into height, half into base into height. So this is 8 minus 1 by 2 minus 9 by 2. 8 minus 10 by 2, which is 5. So answer is going to be 3. So 3 is the correct answer to this. 3 is the correct answer. So Manik, very well done. So 3 is the correct answer to this. I hope this is clear to everyone. So right, so this is one of the ways to do this. What is the other way? What is the other way? How can we see it differently? How can we see it differently? So again, this is the length, which is already covered. So one way of doing this is, let us draw another vertical line. Let's draw this line. And again this line. Let's call this P and this is Q. Let's call this point what? M. This point as M. Now guys, we can see clearly that method 2. MEP triangle, MEP and MBC are same. They are same. Okay? Because this is also 1, this is also 1, this is 1, so this is 1, this is 1. This angle is 90, this angle is 90, so they are congruent to each other. If they are congruent to each other, then EM is equal to BM. In other words, M is the midpoint. M midpoint है. M अगर midpoint है, so let us talk about this area, this particular area. इस area की बात करते हैं. Can I say this area is, that is area of CME. Because ये total 4 है, तो अगर midpoint है, तो ये midpoint होगा, तो this is going to be 2, this is also going to be 2. So CME is half into base is 2, into height, vertical height ये हो गई 1. In other words, can I say area of CME? This is actually 1/4 the area of the rectangle CDEP. Why 1/4? Because एक तो base half हो गया, base is half and triangle के अंदर वैसे ही half आता है. So half into base by 2 into height. So this is 1/4. So this portion, this area, this shaded area, this is actually 1/4 the area of the rectangle. Likewise, this area, itna. This area is also going to be 1/4 the area of this rectangle ABQF. That is, let's call this N. So area of BNF is also 1/4 the area of ABQF. Okay. Now let us talk about this. Can I say similarly, ये जो area है, this is also 1/4 of the area of rectangle CPZ. Why? ये भी 1/4 होगा और similarly ये भी 1/4 होगा. Because this is the midpoint, no? So half into base into height, तो 1/4 है. So overall, this is 1/4 of this rectangle, this is 1/4 of this rectangle, this is 1/4 of this third rectangle, and this is 1/4 of the fourth triangle. So can I say overall area is 1/4? Overall area of the wing area is 1/4 the area of the rectangle ADEF. So that means 1/4 of 12, that is Sida 3. So this is another way of looking at it. Wing area or bat wings area is 1/4 the area of the entire rectangle, and we are done. I hope this is clear to everyone. Got it? So this is another way of looking at it. So this was the question which came in 2016. Alright, so let us do this question. In the given figure, hexagon ABCDEF is equiangular. So we are given a hexagon ABCDEF which is equiangular. Now guys, there is a difference between equiangular and regular hexagon. So if it is equiangular, it may not be regular. Regular means all the sides equal. Equiangular means all the angles are equal. Sabhi angles equal हैं 120 degrees, but the sides may not be equal. Okay. Now ABJI and FEHG are squares with areas 18 and 32. It is written. Triangle JBK is equilateral. So this is an equilateral triangle. FE is equal to BC. So FE is equal to BC. So these two sides are equal. What is the area of KBC? So this area is what we need to find out. So this is the area that we need to or intend to find out. KBC is one area that we intend to find out. अगर मैं ये देख लूँ IOQM के लिए या सिर्फ IOQM की सीरीज ही देख लूँ, IOQM के लिए बच्चे देखो, these are the questions जो बहुत ही बेसिक लेवल ऑफ क्वेश्चंस है IOQM के लिए. सो अगर तुम स्टार्ट कर रहे हो तो सीधा IOQM का स्टफ अगर तुम देखोगे, हो सकता है कि तुम्हें ज्यादा समझ ना आए. देयर इज अ पॉसिबिलिटी. इट टोटली डिपेंड्स ऑन कि तुम किस लेवल पे हो. दैट इज वाई हमने डिफरेंट कोर्सेज बनाए हुए हैं. ठीक है, तो लेवल 7 जो हम IOQM का कोर्स बोलते हैं, लेवल 7, तो उसमें अगर तुम सीधा उसमें एडमिशन ले लोगे तो तुम्हें समझ नहीं आएगी ज़्यादा चीज़ें. तो हमें दैट इज़ वाई हमें उस लेवल पर पहुंचाने के लिए, ताकि तुम्हें समझ में आए, तुम्हें कुछ और बेसिक अंडरस्टैंडिंग करवानी पड़ती है. ठीक है, तो दैट इज़ वाई देयर इज अ लेवल 6 जो 9th और 10th के स्टूडेंट्स हैं जो पहली बार ओलंपियाड की प्रिपरेशन शुरू कर रहे हैं, उनके लिए लेवल 6 बनाया हुआ है. तो 7th और 8th के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, उनके लिए लेवल 5 बनाया हुआ है. तो लेवल 6 करोगे तो लेवल 7 की अंडरस्टैंडिंग बढ़ेगी. या फिर अगर तुम फंडामेंटली बहुत ज़्यादा स्ट्रांग हो, देन ऑफ कोर्स यू कैन ऑलवेज पिक अप लेवल 7. सो लेवल IOQM का अगर तुम एक्चुअल में कंटेंट देखना चाहते हो तो वो तुम्हें ज़्यादा समझ नहीं आएगा अगर तुम पहली बार स्टार्ट कर रहे हो. तो तुम्हें स्टार्ट करने के लिए अगर तुम यूट्यूब से करना चाह रहे हो तो इस तरह के कंटेंट देखने ज़रूरी हैं जो कि सिंपल लेवल के हैं, एंड देन बिल्ड ऑन एंड डू IOQM. ऑप्शन सी, लेट्स सी गाइस, ऑप्शन सी आंसर है या नहीं. पहली बात तो भाई ये 32 है, तो जो साइड होगी वो √32 होगी. √32 को हम 4√2 भी बोलते हैं, 4√2. सो EF इज 4√2. Likewise, BC is also 4√2 because it is given that BC is equal to EF. So BC is also 4√2. Done है जी. Similarly, this is 18. So इसका ये जो साइड होगा, this side is going to be √18. √18 is 3√2. So this is also 3√2. That means this is also 3√2. So this is 3√2. ठीक है, तो ये साइड जो है वो 4√2 है. सो ट्राइंगल की दो साइड्स तो आ गई. वन इज 4√2, द अदर इज 3√2. थर्ड साइड आई एम नॉट श्योर इफ आई विल बी एबल टू फाइंड आउट. बट व्हाट एल्स? यार हमें पता है कि यार लेट अस ट्राई टू फाइंड दिस एंगल. कैन वी फाइंड द एंगल? बिकॉज इफ वी आर एबल टू सर्च द एंगल ऑल्सो, देन ऑल्सो वी आर एबल टू फाइंड द एरिया. नाउ दिस एंगल ओवर हियर इज 120. This is 90 and this is 60. तीन एंगल्स तो पता ही है, तो चौथा तो अपने आप आ जाएगा. So let's say this angle is x. So x plus 120 plus 90 plus 60 is equal to 360. So x plus ये कितना आ रहा है? 210 270 is 360, giving us x as 90. X as 90 degrees. So this angle x is actually 90 degrees. Now we have two sides of a triangle which are known to us, and an included angle is 90. So it is actually a right triangle. This is actually a right triangle. And right triangle तो simple है, half base height. So it is 12, which is option C. So option C is going to be the right answer, not A. It is C. It is going to be C. Half base height, बच्चे मानिक. Half base height. Is this clear to everyone? Right, so these are very important questions, guys. And again, as such कोई concept नहीं है, because half into base into height is one thing that you already know. Just that you have to look deeper and see what क्या क्या चीजें दी हुई है. So directly चीजें नहीं दी हुई, but indirectly a lot of things have been given to us. Got it, everyone? So this was a question which was asked in AMC 2015. I hope this is clear to everyone. Let us see this problem, guys. Rectangle ABCD is in a semicircle with diameter EF. So EF is the diameter as shown in the figure. DA is 16 and FD and AE both are 9. What is the area of the triangle ABCD? What is the area of the triangle ABCD? So this is 9, this is 16, this is 9, this is 9. So ABCD जो rectangle है, इसका area कितना है? So again, all I need to do is see, if it is a rectangle, we already know AD. AD का वैल्यू 16 है. All we need to find is AB. Because if you are able to find AB, which is x, so answer is going to be 16 times x. Because this is the only way to find the area of the rectangle. 16 times x. तो मुझे ये x निकालना है किसी तरीके से. Now how do we do this? And this is very simple, guys. अगर हल्का सा भी दिमाग लगाओ, you should be able to find AB very easily and very quickly. AB कैसे निकालें? So ये सेंटर है, सेंटर को B से ज्वाइन कर दो. Total 16 है, तो this is going to be 8. That means this is 17. That means OB is also 17. This is 17, this is also 17, this is 8. So clearly AB is 17 square minus 8 square because ये right angle triangle है, which is 15 square, Pythagorean. So this is 15 and we are done. So the area of the triangle is 16 into 15, which is 8 into 30, which is 240. So 240 is going to be the correct answer, which is option A. So option A is going to be the correct answer to this. I hope this is clear. So these are the kind of questions जो AMC 8 के अंदर आते हैं ज्योमेट्री के अंदर, guys. ठीक है, and I am very sure ये questions हल्की सी practice, थोड़ी बहुत practice है, you should be able to do these kind of questions correctly. And see AMC 8, there are 25 questions. Each question carries 1 point. But there are certain very easy questions which are at the start, जो कि सारे लोग सही करेंगे. ये questions भी सब लोग सही करेंगे. The idea is इन तरह के questions के अंदर you have to be accurate, save time, so as the saved time can be put on to difficult questions which are at the last. So again, it is a graded paper. As you move on, the difficulty level keeps on moving up. Right, so last के जो questions होते हैं, they are very challenging and quite difficult. So you have to save time in these kind of questions so that you are able to put that time in the questions which are there at the last. Okay, otherwise these kind of questions everyone is going to do correctly. Just that, will you be able to save time? That is the problem. That is the question. All right, chalo, moving on. Next question. Amazing problem, guys. 2018, it came. ABC is a triangle and E is a point on AB such that AB is 1 and EB is 2. So it is given that this is 1 and this is 2. Point D is on AC so that DE is parallel to BC. So this line is parallel to this. F is on BC so that EF is parallel to AC. Yes, parallel. So that means CDEF becomes a parallelogram. What is the ratio of the area of CDEF? So इस parallelogram का and ABC का area का ratio क्या होगा? This is the question. So what is going to be the area of this parallelogram and the overall area of the triangle ABC? So this is what we need to find, and it's a very interesting question, and of course it has a lot of solutions. There are a lot of solutions. One is using similarity, but again I am going to tell you a very different approach to this particular problem. एक बार कोशिश करो, and if you're able to do, amazing. Otherwise I am of course going to tell you the answer. I hope you've understood the question. ABC is a triangle. This is 1, this is 2. So E is a point which divides AB in the ratio 1:2. Now we draw a line which is parallel to AC, and from E we draw a line which is parallel to BC. Of course this is the parallelogram which gets formed. So area of this parallelogram upon the total area of the triangle is what we need to find out. This is parallel. Now guys, see, since this is 1 and this is 2, that means if this is K, this is 2K. Because triangle AED and triangle ABC are going to be similar to each other. So if this is K, so this is going to be 2K because same ratio. Likewise BEF and BAC are also similar because this line is parallel to this. So this is 2:1. So if this is let's say 2T, this is 2T. This is equal to T. So the parallelogram has a side 2T, T, this is T, this is also 2K, T, this is 2K, this is also T. Right, so this makes one thing very easy. And of course you can probably try it yourself. But एक और approach देखते हैं. See guys, it's a very different approach, very unique approach. Since this is 2, so I can of course have a point here which puts this in the sides 1:1. That means let this be the midpoint. And likewise, let this be the midpoint. ये भी midpoint है DC का, this is the midpoint of EB, and join this. Join this. Okay. Now clearly this line, the new line is going to be parallel to this because same ratio. This is 2:1, this is also 2:1 because this would be K, this would also be K. Right. Likewise, there is also a point. So 2T है, एक और point इसका midpoint है. This is also midpoint. So that this becomes T and this becomes T. So everything is symmetric now. Everything is symmetric now. So just remove this, remove this. Okay. So this is K, 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 this is T, T, T. And if you join this with this, because this is 2K, this is 2T, this is 3K, this is 3T. So this is going to be parallel to this. ये parallel चलेगा. This is 1, this is T, this is 1, this is T. So again, इसको भी join कर दो कि ये इसके parallel हो जाएगी. So all these lines are going to be parallel. And similarly, can I say that all these triangles which are going to get formed are all equal? All these triangles which are going to get formed are all equal. Let's say this area is A. So this is also A, 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 because this is all symmetric and all of these are parallelograms. So total area is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9A. And what is the included area of the parallelogram? This. It is 4A. So see, the answer is going to be 4/9. Such an amazing way. Such an amazing way to solve this. I hope this is clear. Did you like this stuff, guys? Because just that ये 2 और 1 था, इसका midpoint लिया, इसका midpoint लिया, and again हमने join कर दिया, so every line is going to be parallel to, right? So total of 9 है, and parallelogram के अंदर, if we talk about this parallelogram, there are only 4A. So 4A upon 9A is going to be 4/9. So 4/9 is going to be the answer to this. I hope this is clear to everyone. Now, of course, there are a lot of different approaches to this. We can solve this using similarity and so on. But I thought this was one of the best ways and new approaches that you can always, have with you to solve these kind of questions. Yes, I hope you've enjoyed this. Chalo guys, take care. That is it from my side. And for the students of class 8th and 9th, there is a camp which is coming up. The price is 29 rupees. The link is there in the description box. We are going to have 3 lectures, 13th, 14th and 15th. The recordings are also going to be there. You are also going to get the recordings of this. You can watch it anytime. The idea is, using these lectures, we want to show you how to actually study mathematics. What is the best approach to study mathematics and how to develop those problem solving skills. If there is a new question, how can you develop those problem solving skills on your own? So ये session है class 8th और 9th के लिए camp है, and this similar camp is there for 6th and 7th class students also. The link is there in the description box. It is for 29 rupees. Lecture 1, lecture 2, lecture 3. The lecture name is same. The content is going to be different. But again, the idea is to teach the students how to approach the new problems. Right? So this is what we are going to develop. And of course, you can like the session, take the session. God bless you. Hope you've enjoyed. Bye all.